Good morning, Minimal Fam. I am in my bathrobe because it's still early and I just didn't want to get dressed yet, but I've got a quick little video for you today. I have been busy the past few weeks decluttering for my big move. Do I have a place to live yet? No, I don't, so it's getting a little bit stressful. I have till May 31st to figure it out. I do have something in the pipeline I'm waiting to hear on. California renting can be kind of a lottery, so I applied for something. I'm waiting to hear if I got it. Hopefully I have a good news video for you soon on that. But in the meantime, regardless of where I'm going, I know that I have to go, so I've been doing some decluttering to get ready for that move, and I'm going to show that to you today. So let's go. Good morning. It is April 4th, and I have begun the decluttering process for my move. This is the first item that I'm going to let go of. It was left here by the previous tenant, so it was free. Yes, it's pretty, but it's just a cheap little fake flower thing that I really don't need to carry around, so I'll be letting it go. And the second thing I'm going to be letting go of today is this beach picnic blanket. It's cool, it's a really nice design, but I honestly found I haven't used it that much. I love just sitting on the rocks out when I'm in the wild or on the ground, connecting with nature. And I do have a little beach towel that I use, but the biggest reason is this thing. I mentioned I have a huge mold problem in this house and certain materials are more absorbent of it than others. This thing is covered in it. If I just pick it up, I see like dust come out of it and it smells like straight mold. Yes, I could wash it, but I'm just so irked out by the disgustingness of the mold, and I know that spores can be really stubborn, so I'm going to let this go for the sake of my health. And the third thing I'm going to be letting go of today is this dish drying rack. As you can see up close, it is covered in rust. I tried with a steel wool thing to get it off. It is really stubborn. It's not coming off, and rust is no good, especially when it's holding your dishes that you eat off of. So this, unfortunately, it's not really reusable. It's kind of just garbage, which I hate throwing stuff like this in the garbage, but shouldn't be putting your dishes to cleanliness on a rusty metal. That is not good for your health. It's definitely because of the dampness in here that's causing all the mold that I see rust on metal things as well. So this has got to go. This is what I'm talking about. That white stuff on the handle, that's all mold. That really should not be there. That's bad. But I'm keeping the knife. It even grew on my fanny pack. Do you see all those little black dots? They're little spores that took over my fanny pack. Like, what the hell? I just dropped off that little load of things to Salvation Army, and man, I'll tell you, decluttering never gets old. It always gives me so much joy, especially since this stuff was covered in mold and rust. I definitely did not need that in my life anymore, but I still don't have a place to live. It's okay. It will happen. In the meantime, I am getting ready for the move, so that was just one step closer. Here's the view. Cheers. I am having my celebratory last dinner at the table. We're having vegan burgers and fries, very special. Good morning. It is April 5th and someone is coming to pick up the table today. She's going to a new home. Shout out to Facebook Marketplace. I posted this yesterday and got like a million messages and worked it out right away. Someone's coming to pick it up, so that was super easy. I don't have Facebook, I've mentioned, but I did make like not a fake page, but just a page with my name and a picture of a cat as my profile picture, and just nothing on it. So I could use Facebook Marketplace, which turns out is a really great tool. When I was younger, I used to buy cheap little decorations like this to fill up every single wall and corner and surface of my home because I thought I needed to have something exciting and colorful and just filling up space. But now in my older years, I've come to appreciate the beauty of openness and empty space. And sometimes our old patterns come back to haunt us and we succumb to them. I bought this to fill up a space in my kitchen simply because I thought I needed it. And while it was fine there, I've come to realize that I really just don't want a plastic fake hangy plant in my life. It's not necessary. I do have this beautiful snake plant. She is a real plant. Her name is Freitas. And I'm happy to have just one pop of green that's natural, but I really don't need a cheap hanging plastic thing that is a poor imitation of the real beauty of nature. So I will be letting this go. I'll keep this to sit on till I move out, but there's probably mold in this rug, so it's got to go too. It is April 7th. I just sold my second thing on Facebook Marketplace, not for very much, but it was given to me for free, so 20 bucks is 20 bucks. The dresser is gone. I was able to put, if you can see the basket behind me, top drawer went in there. The bottom drawer was just towels and pillowcases, so I easily put that in my closet, so not missing that storage at all. And now I just feel so much lighter without the heaviness of that object, and that's one less thing I have to move. And as a bonus, someone left me a flip-flop under there. Maybe it's good luck, but sorry, that's probably going in the trash. It is April 8th. I just got home from work and having a celebratory last lounge on the couch. She gets adopted to her new home tomorrow. Again, another Facebook Marketplace sell. So this has been the interim couch situation. It is actually the white rug. I put a little blanket over it because that rug used to be at my friend's house and I think it has some dog hair left in it, and I'm just not sure how totally clean that is from years past. And those were the pillows that were on the couch. Honestly, sitting on the floor the past couple weeks, I haven't been mad about it. It's really calming and grounding. I've been eating my dinner there as well. And probably some people watching will think that is totally uncivilized or barbaric, but I've honestly quite enjoyed it. The first night or two was maybe a little uncomfortable, but then I've actually really gotten used to it. So we'll see if I go furniture free in the long term. But for now, until I move out, this is this situation, but I will be letting all of this go when I do go into my new place because I don't want to take any of those mold spores into my home that might be in those fabrics, especially with those two pillows. They were secondhand and I don't know where they've been from the previous owner. Okay, so that's everything. It's not a ton of stuff, but again, I already have been living so minimal, so it's not like I needed to get rid of a ton of stuff, but I do think every little odd and end counts, at least for me. If it's something that's been sitting around that isn't useful or I do not want, every time I let something like that go, I do feel an energetic shift for the positive. But the big things of the dresser and the table and chairs and the couch, those absolutely were big things. And I feel a huge energetic shift not having those. Again, I don't feel so bad because they did come free with the unit. And so I actually just made money. I was able to sell them for decent amounts on Facebook Marketplace and it was very easy. So again, total shout out to that tool for that. I absolutely deleted the Facebook app though after everything was sold because I do not have time for that. But yeah, it was super easy to let them go and I didn't want to pay to move them. And I'm just looking around what's available in the market. Whatever I'm moving into, it definitely is going to be smaller. So those pieces just would not have fit. The table would have been too big. The dresser, I just don't really need. And a couch, yes, it's nice, but that one was secondhand and the previous owner did have a cat. And also with the mold situation, I did not want to take that into my new space. But as I mentioned just before, the living without a couch and a table the past couple of weeks has been kind of nice. This space would be too big for that because it's in the tile floor and it's just not very comfortable. So I wouldn't have done it in this space, but going into my new space, again, I'm going to see what's out there, but maybe I will go fully furniture free. I'll just have to see what the energy of the space is like and if it has carpet or not. But it took a couple days to get used to, but honestly, I've been sitting on the floor, relaxing on the floor, laying down on the floor after work, doing my creative work on the floor, eating my dinners on the floor. And that sounds probably so ridiculous to so many people. I'm like, how could you live like that? But it's been really calming and just sitting on the ground. I mean, spiritual people or whatever will say that that's very healthy for you. And I certainly have felt a shift in it, doing my meditations at night, just the simplicity of sitting on the ground. And it's not bone hard ground. I'm on a carpet and a blanket and I have a pillow behind my back. So
it's actually been quite lovely. So we'll see what happens with the new place. I'll definitely be giving you a tour when I get in there, wherever that place is. Okay, that's just a quick one for today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Some people have been asking about my film equipment setup. This is it. That's my lighting from the window. That is my janky $20 tripod. And depending on what angle I need, I use props from the house. So today it was my end table with an upside down pot and a trash can. Only the finest here at Explorivore.